Good morning, students. As we have discussed about the nutrition in animals, we have discussed about the parts of the alimentary canal that are the mouth, esophagus, stomach. Today we are going to discuss about the intestinal part. What do you mean by the term intestine? Intestine is the longest part of the digestive tube. It is divided into two types. One is the small intestine and other is the large intestine. Small intestine, as the name indicate, it is small, not small in size, but it is actually larger than the large intestine. And large intestine, name indicate large, but it is actually smaller than the small intestine. Small intestine can be further divided into three parts. One is duodenum, second is jejunum, and third one is the ileum. Same, the large intestine consists of cecum, colon, and rectum. Now we discuss about the small intestine in detail. Small intestine, the food from the mouth to the esophagus and to the stomach. Then after the digestion in the stomach take place, the digestive food then leave the stomach at certain intervals of time. After means 72 hours, then it enter into the small intestine. Small intestine is the longest section of the alimentary canal. It is the major organ of digestion and absorption. What is the length of the small intestine? Length of small intestine is around 7 meter or 20 feet. It is a highly coiled tube. It consists of three parts. One is duodenum, second is jejunum, and third one is the ileum. And it is arranged in the form of coil in our belly. You can see the figure also. Now the question is, small intestine, as I told you, it is the site for the digestion and absorption. Now I am telling you about the digestion. The last step of the digestion take place in the small intestine. Second point, the muscles in the small intestine mix food with more digestive juice. Means small intestine receives two juice and secretes its own one juice. Means in small intestine there are three types of juices. One is the intestinal juice that is secreted by the own itself by the small intestine, and second one nearby the stomach and above the small intestine liver is located. From the liver the juice secreted is the bile juice. From the liver bile juice is secreted and then it is temporarily stored in the gallbladder. And what is the function of the bile juice? The bile juice digests the fat and convert into fatty acid and glycerol. Suppose I am taking the ghee, that is the fat. So the fat is digested in the small intestine by the secretion of the bile juice that come from the liver, and then it enter into the small intestine. Second is, next side of the stomach there is a pancreas that is having the shape of the leaf. It secrete the pancreatic juice. What is the pancreatic juice? Pancreatic juice secreted from the pancreas and enter into the small intestine. And what is the function of the pancreatic juice? It digests or convert the starch into simple sugars and protein into amino acids. And I already told you the digestion of the starch starts in the mouth with the help of the salivary glands or salivary amylase that is secreted by salivary gland. Okay, and salivary amylase convert the starch into the sugar. So the complete digestion of the food take place in the small intestine. In the small intestine, there are finger-like structures are present that are known as villi. What is the function of villi and what is the shape? Shape is the finger-like projections. What is the function? They actually increase the surface area of the small intestine and it absorbs the nutrients and it helps in the complete digestion of the food. They are very very important for the small intestine. Okay, this is all about the digestion of the food in the small intestine. Next is the absorption in the small intestine. As the food is digested, means food digestion starts from the mouth, then in the stomach, and complete digestion in the small intestine. And what does the function? What does absorption take place in the small intestine? Absorption of food occurs in the small intestine with the help of villi. These villi increase the surface area of the tube and food absorbed on the surfaces pass from the tube into the blood in the capillaries. So absorption take place in the small intestine. Next is the large intestine. From the small intestine, the digested food means whatever the digestion take place in the small intestine, the leftover food means leftover digested food then enter into the large intestine, which is actually wider and shorter than the small intestine, and it is 1.5 meter in length. Now, what is the function of large intestine? It absorbs the water, vitamins and minerals into blood. Second, bacteria. The bacteria that present in the or those help in the digestion. They help in the synthesis of the vitamin K. And third most important function is the it store the undigested material from the digestive tract. And very very important function is the water absorption take place in the large intestine, and whatever the waste material that is released by anus in the form of feces from our body. So this is all about the large intestine. If the water absorption does not take place in the large intestine, then in our body there is a deficiency of the water, as our body requires the 60 to 70% of the water. If the water deficiency occurs, then we will face lot of problem. So there is a big role of the large intestine in the absorption of water from the digested food and remove the undigested material in the form of feces from our body. So this is about the large intestine. So today I am concluding about the digestive system. Digestive system is responsible for the ingestion of food, digestion of food, and third is absorption of food, and fourth one is the egestion of the food. Digestive system has two parts. One is the digestive organs, or that is also known as digestive tract or alimentary canal, and second part is the accessory organs. Digestive organs has mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and then anus. And the accessory organs, there are three: salivary glands, liver, and pancreas. And other glands are also present that help in the digestion of the food. This is all about the digestive system. Okay, thank you. If you have any doubt, then call me or message me. Thank you.